Okay, hold on one sec. One sec. Okay, let me just check our other baby in there. Looking beautifully. Okay. Now at this point, we're going to walk it around, and everyone's going to.
Oh my God.
Even if they're not listening to you all night, now they're going to listen. That's okay. Look at that. Is that gorgeous? So people think you know how to cook. Wait till you taste that. Now, when you make a pizza like this with fresh tomatoes, you don't want to cut right into it right now. Let it just sit for 5 minutes, because if I cut it right now, it's so hot, those tomatoes are going to go flying. I'll be serving you just bread. You will gather them. I'm telling you, this is when you get everybody's attention. It's like, okay, Jill, stop talking and give me a piece of pizza. This is the most critical part of your show. Excuse me, can I have my black book? Stay. Someone just watch that.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
You know, I didn't say at the beginning, there are 2 ways to really do a show. Tonight I presented a show to you. This is how we were taught 100 years ago. Now they're doing a lot of interactive shows, which a lot of people love, a lot of hands-on. You know, you can make the drinks at the beginning, people could come up, you could have somebody mixing and serving and doing, you know, trying out products. Whatever you're comfortable with, there are so many videos out there and training for all of you to see the different ways to do a show. So you're going to find what you're comfortable with, and that's what you're going to do. This is just the way that I do it. I find that it works. I'm in and out really quick, and I have the control. I do not like to serve the food until I say everything I have to say about why somebody would want to book a show with me, why somebody might book a fundraiser with me, or why somebody might want to sell the Pampered Chef just like me, because I feel once I serve the food, the party's over. They're throwing order forms at me and all that stuff. So at this part, not yet. Okay. Do a little more. At this part, and I'm going to email these words to you, and there are a lot of different ways to do it. This is the part you're going to say these words to your guests, because you're going to have them looking at you. They want that pizza. You're going to say, okay, everybody having a great time?
Yeah.
Good.
Amazing.
Okay, I just want to go over 3 things with you right now, and then we're going to cut up this pizza and everyone's going to get a great taste. Now, number 1, I know you're loving everything and you probably want everything you see here tonight. So what I want you to do is have your own show. By having a show, you get a ton of free merchandise. My host Michelle here tonight, she's going to need to put an extension on her kitchen when I get done with her, because the company, the Pampered Chef, is so generous to our hosts. They get about $100 to $200 in free and discounted merchandise of their choice, so it's so worth it. Number 2, fundraising. If you belong to an organization where you need to raise money, whether it be a church, a temple, a school, a hospital, breast cancer, leukemia, anything, what I do, I come in and do the show, and instead of getting the product, you'll get a percentage of the sales goes to the organization. It is huge. We do a ton of fundraising. So that might be something you might be interested in. You know, Sharon, just leave it open. Thanks. Number 3. If anyone's looking for a part-time job with full-time pay, I want you to get with the program right now. If you are looking at this and saying, wow, Jill is having so much fun, let me give you some information on this. For me, standing here tonight, I'm going to make about $100 to $200 a night doing this. I do this twice a week. Maybe you want to do this once a month. However this can fit into your life, let me just talk to you about it at the end, okay? Did you all have a good time here tonight? Yeah. Okay. So those words, did you think those were easy words to say? We really feel it's important to say how much they can get for free, because that's the truth. You get $100 to $200 on an average per show as a host, and it's really important to say that you can make $100 to $200 for doing this. We always say, like, people in the audience don't know how much money we make. They might think we make $6 an hour standing here sweating over making pizza. They don't know that this is a gold mine, and that's what this is. Now, of course, those are the easy words. That's where it just begins when you're brand new. In here, this is my life with the Pampered Chef. There's pictures of me and the girls that I met. There's the husband, he's very cute, he doesn't know it, so we don't tell him. And there are my sons. They are adorable, and you all met Sam, the adorable dog. Now, do you see this? These are all the places I've been. The Pamper Chef offers us a free trip every single year for doing what I do. So I do this 2 times a week. I earn a top-level trip in this company. There are all different levels of this. But how would you love to go on a free vacation for doing your job? That's what they give you. So I want you to look through here and see, with all the years gone by and all the different hairdos, weight gains, weight losses, you'll see from Barcelona to Paris, Disney, Hawaii, Vienna, Austria, Prague, the Atlantis, every year somewhere else, a free trip. Now, you saw what I did here tonight. If I told you I did this twice a week and I make $1,800 a month, would you think that was good for my part-time job? Yes. Okay? Well, how about I don't? How about I make thousands more? Now, everyone at this point is looking at me like, what is she talking about? I know this sounds crazy because it's crazy. But this is something that you can build like no other. Now, you know what I love about this? I love when I leave my house at 7 o'clock at night when the kids are out of their mind and insane. You leave. 10 o'clock at night, you go home, they're sleeping. It's a perfect little scenario. That's number one. Number two, I love to check out people's houses. You just get the greatest ideas, okay? But I have been doing this for 17 years, and I will tell you that it is so much fun. It is life-changing, and you will control your own destiny with this. Now, I want you to look in my book here. In here, I have a copy of my first pay stub where I had no clue what I was doing. And if you look further, I have a recent one where I still have no clue what I'm doing. This one's giving me the look of love the whole night long. I thought I'd drop the book right there. Now, I will tell you, and I'm not saying this to brag, but I make over $100,000 a year, because I understood the recruiting end of this from the beginning. Now, I don't want you to think that I signed up Sharon and I came home and said, oh, I'm going to make so much money off of Sharon! No. I signed up Sharon and I said, I am going to make so much money off of the Pampered Chef. This is direct sales. They pay us to build a team. They pay us to change lives. This is what happens. Somebody did it to me, and then you share it with others. When you love something, you're going to share it with everyone. And I promise you, nowhere in the world can you make this ridiculous money legally. Okay? You're going to look in that book, and I'm telling you, I've become a lot more attractive to my husband now that I do this. Okay? So you can build this to the end. Now, when it comes to the recruiting, how does that work? If I signed up Sharon, and I signed up Michelle, and I signed up Marilena, the company pays me a percentage for doing that every single month. I understood nothing in life, but I understood like I am getting the whole world to do this because this is actually fun. This is fun and enjoyable and with a paycheck. So I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to let you ponder, because now you're all looking at me like something's going on here. Just look through that book.